I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
Say, do you think this one's really arisen?
These writings could be of import.
A thorough peru...
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well. If you can but, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit rubberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Ah, yes. Now, I see.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them, as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Very well, there is no... But I shan't take up any...
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, it is quite a relief.
They do say good things come to those who wait.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something? Do come again.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
After you.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The Watchhead's waiting for you.
What say we gather some information?
You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with myself. Day of rest. What am I to do?
We might make the fruit robber and ourselves. Or
I'm always willing to lend a helping hand.
the person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
Waiting around doesn't seem like to do us much good.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roberant. Are we? Do come again.
I'll go and open the chest.
must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
How dare you! Ingredients are plentiful. Look, Master! Goblin! Prepare yourself!
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Our objective is in hand.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. They're still one. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust.
This obstacle shan't get the better of us. There must be a way to remove it.
Ranged attacks are my specialty, Master. Shall I? Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room. There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say, we collect as much as we can carry.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Now there's a thought.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Oh, now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Really now, you mustn't shirk your duty, lest you forget 'tis the Arisen we serve here.
I'm well aware of that, thank you.
This party is fit for adventure. Our strengths complement each other well.
So long as we remember to keep to our assigned roles, we shall be a united front in the face of any foe.
'Tis as you say.
Yes, Master.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy.
I'll hold on to this. After all, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
What say we pelt one of the next foe we encounter?
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
Beg pardon, sir, but I'm on duty at present.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away. A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now. And use them when the need arises. No one's coming to assail us. Mayhap we've scared them all off.
Keep on your toes. A fiend might jump out when we least expect it.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its ramp.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics.
Materials such as this can be combined to craft things.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Take that!
Do I disappoint you, Master? You'll like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find. Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit. Watch all that vim go to waste.
Take this. 'Tis something I found. I wanted you to have it.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Prepare yourself! That was hard won.
We were overconfident in our abilities. It is a painful reminder that fortune will not always favor us. Might there be aught over there?
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Well, we've eaten our fill. What say we settle our stomachs with a few hours' sleep?
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
Tis quite the merry band we've become.
Such camaraderie lies at the heart of our strength.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go.
What's this? We're trapped. Fie! A Cyclops! To think we'd encounter one here of all places!
Cyclops. Brave, be on your guard. The power of such a torrent is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we could find a way to mitigate it.
Let us make use of it during battle. I've no doubt we can catch our foe unawares.
Arisen, are you all right? It seems we have enraged our foe.
Reckless opponents, may free be frayed.
He does. I got hold of the enemy!
One of the targets my own master Dogman fell. I should like to see it done. I have no objection. Would you lend me a hand? If we're to have any hope of victory, we must employ every tool and tactic at our disposal.
There goes.
I am your debt.
That was the best. Don't let us get
You have my gratitude, sir. It seems I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch. Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your well now. The road's blocked. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
We're not allowed to talk during missions, sir.
We're setting out. Jump on if you've paid.
No? Very well. It is your decision.
I'll get that for you.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
I see a ladder yonder, but we can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down. Very well. I shall return.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
goblins approach!
Shame I've no advantage against the foes. Are we all in the same boat?
Of course, I wouldn't really complain about it.
When it's hard, be sure to avoid open flame.
That's it!
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
What?
Swear I've not blinked once in the last hour.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first, 'twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one arisen. That arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign. The only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Places such as this depend on my vigilance.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next...
day, another adventure.
Greetings.
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? If you wish to meet with this person, I would gladly lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Might we consider boarding an ox cart? I don't know about you, but my legs are stiff as boards.
'Tis the Arisen's choice to make. Why, so... Well, he wouldn't begrudge it. A chance to put my feet up.
What's this?
How am I to pay these debts? Not selling.
Oh, there's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Say, have you been to Harp? Well, if you do visit, you might want to give the old man who lives there a wide but I hear he sets out to sea on his boat, day after day. Only to, as if that wasn't queer enough, he's apt to talk your ear off about I cannot fathom his obsession. I suppose...
I heard a rumor that this land was once a kingdom.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the finest brews.
You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now.
Best watch yourself. Suppose you're all right.
Don't think you're safe just because you're in the city. Monsters have gotten bolder of late and more ferocious.
I'm a tad busy at the moment.
Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true Arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of Saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
'Tis our duty to bring the beasts low.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen Your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Deez's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so I have attempted to do the same through my own channels afore now. Would that I could undertake the task myself. What say you, Your Majesty? Might very well. I would not think to press you on this matter. Do not forget that we work to...
How might I be of service?
Now there's a worthy prize.
Welcome to Bjorn's Art, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So if we... You check the price, just remember. Misers die early death. Hope to see you again. Well met, son. How might I be of...
Mayhap this ladder is here for a reason.
Perhaps.
I always have a warm...
I'll gladly stay a while. Got to keep moving.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? If you would be so kind as to follow me, I shall take you to the one you seek.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
One couldn't ask for better weather. I've high hopes for today's adventure.
One would think we are on our way to a picnic to hear you talk.
Goblins, Master!
I suppose I'll handle this.
Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen! Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
It is dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master. I fear I shall lose sight of you if you go much further.
You looking for a fight?
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it. Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
Pray, light your lantern, Master. will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
Come to think of it, the private quarters of one arisen I served.
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust? Tis a glad thing we rested when we did.
Try not to get hit, lest all that fish go to waste. Fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
You are mighty indeed, Arisen.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
I'm here to heal you. Oh, that's the moment.
One wrong move. You dare! I dread to think.
This bridge has seen better days.
Best not to stop. We can talk once we've reached the far side.
True enough.
We're done for.
By your command, Arisen.
Unbelievable.
You are most gracious. 'Tis but a trifle.
Sleep or a comfy bedroll.
Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
Careful. Oxen are like to charge.
We have obtained that which was yours. Shall we go and deliver it to her? We think we'll know where to find her. To know
The vanguard lead on.
Look out, prison! We're under attack! We have obtained that which Miss Flora requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? I take it you've some business with this person.
An ogre! Stand ready!
We need not shrink from danger. We've the strength to prevail over anything.
How do you like it?
We have obtained that which this woman requested. Shall we go and deliver it to her? I take it you've some business with this person. Then pray, follow me.
The vanguard is your...
An ogre comes!
Caution would be wise, but we ought not let it halt us in our course.
Our boat has been knocked off balance! Grab hold and drag it to the ground!
The moment of victory is at hand. Let us finish this.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently. I see not even the Arisen could resist my charms. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
please dispense with the formalities? They exhaust me so.
Over here, if you please.
As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
When the mind is split, the heart must lead. Or so I've learned. Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
Unless I am mistaken, all we require is already in our possession. Come, I'll lead the way.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
One of our number is unconscious.
Was most effective. And be back on your feet in no time at all.
All this fuss over a moment's incaution. It shan't happen again.
We have found a material.